dictate the argument, which makes us travel their socialistic path and then feel good about it. We end up being socialist, but just not as socialist as they are. This has blurred the distinction between us, which leads to apathy and defeat. The party of clarity, the path of clarity, is the other path. Is one that embraces new ideas, old ideas, one that provides crystal clear distinction between us and them. This clarity of choice always ends in victory. Our next speaker gives us that clarity. He has spent over 45 years advancing the tenets of our Constitution, which protects us from the perils of a direct democracy. He has cured multitudes from the political apathy. He has re-energized our party and is bringing us thousands of new members. These new members are intelligent, well thought out, young, energetic, and eager to save America from the evils of big government. History will show this man has done more to change the political discourse of the world than most any man in modern history. He is humble to a fault. Nonetheless, the father of the Tea Party holds the world record for the most money raised in a single day. Over $6 million. Created the money bomb. He's raised almost over $80 million without ever having a finance chairman or finance committee. He has changed how political campaigns are organized and run, no longer from the top down, but from the bottom up. Always underestimated by his opponents, yet he inspires millions. He has led the charge on many fronts for many years, all alone, defending liberty. Fearless and committed, he never gave up, he never gave in. He is always working to cut the chains of big government and to awaken the Americans to our true political heritage. Thanks to his perseverance, the intellectual prairie fires of liberty have been lit. The wind is blowing. They cannot be extinguished. Millions around the world now can ask the question, what is the proper role of government? Rejoice, fellow freedom lovers. Rejoice that a true Republican is here, a Republican that will not bend to the political winds. One that knows the philosophical foundation of our Constitution and the practicality of politics. Embracing liberty to the depths of his soul. A prophet, a legend in real life, a true Texan and Republican who has spent decades trying to unite the Republican Party back to its real roots and its true identity. Now, let's welcome home a real American icon, the man who should be the next president of the United States of America.
intense interest in the cause of liberty. I do want to recognize a few people who have been strong supporters of me personally as well as the cause of liberty. I would like to thank Donald, especially Donald Hopkins, for my introduction and for his support. Donald not only has been a good president along with his family, but he's been a friend of liberty. He's also been a very good friend to the Republican Party and the Republican Party of Texas, and he deserves a lot of thanks. A few members of my family here, and they're sort of scattered about. And my wife is here, Carol, and I have my wife stand up as well with the family. And also, there's somebody in this audience that's been a friend of liberty and has played an important role in county politics here, and that is Jennifer Hall. And I want to congratulate her. There's a state representative that has been especially interested in the details and the bringing about liberty in this state. And because of a campaign 4 years ago, we got interested, ran a shoestring type of campaign, won it. He's a state representative now, and he is fantastic. And he will stand up to big government, and that is David Simpson. This year from this area, another state representative, if things go as they seem, and that is Jonathan Stickland, who won his primary race. So congratulations. It is a real delight to be here and visiting with enthusiastic individuals who really are concerned about our future. I was asked to talk about uniting the party as well as balancing the budget. And that's a challenge in itself. You know, we've been working on that for a few years. The very first time I got interested in this was only 39 years ago. You know, and my enemies, my political enemies, says, "Yeah, you've been working at it for 39 years. And look at it. Look at where the deficit is right now." Well, I'll tell you what, I was voting on the short end of most of the votes, and maybe that's one of the reasons why we haven't balanced the budget. Right. So, uniting is one thing, uniting is very important, but you have to ask the question, what are you going to unite around? If you unite around No Child Left Behind, if you unite behind expanding the Department of Education, expanding Medicare benefits, if you unite behind the things that cost money, what good is it? So sure, we want to be united, but we have to unite on the right principle. And if you get confused on what the right principle is and what the position should be, why shouldn't we all just unite behind the Constitution? There was a little bit of uniting going on. It wasn't even just meant to show the uniting and the compromise and getting together was a Republican issue, but the newspapers, especially in Washington, D.C., explain how wonderful it is. They finally are working together. They got together, the Republican leadership and Democratic leadership got together, and they passed this $140 billion Export-Import Bank loan, which is nothing more than corporate welfare. So compromising, getting together to spend more money is what our problem has been. We have to get people together. They've got to spend it. I don't know why we can't get together and agree that we get rid of foreign aid. Where does it say in the Constitution? But there's one place where we have gotten real progress in the Republican Party, as well as building coalitions on the opposition, It's been a consequence of a lot of hard work and effort by thousands of people, many good economists over the last many decades. And that is, we are making great progress in calling to task the Federal Reserve System and how they contribute. Where'd you get that idea? The Republican Party leadership in Washington doing a very good job on this. There's been a bill floating around the Congress for a long time about auditing the Federal Reserve, which is the first step. And then the Fed will come when it fails to function very well, and they're getting awfully close to that. But the auditing Fed comes first, and there's a big coalition. Americans agree by 75–8% that the Congress should act responsibly and know exactly what the Fed is doing. This past week or two, the leadership on our side of the aisle announced that we will have a major vote on auditing the Fed in July this year.